Hello there, it's Greggy Soriano. I'm going to show you guys how to make a cherry chip hibiscus red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting. It is so delicious. What's lovely about this recipe is that the hibiscus adds a naturally beautiful red color to the red velvet cake. You're going to learn how to properly assemble a cake, how to frost it, and even learn how to modernly decorate a beautiful cake that's super easy and fun. You're going to learn all these tips and tricks right here today on Greggy's Digest. First thing you need to do is bake your cake and allow it to cool. You also need to make your cream cheese frosting. Get the recipe, you can click right here or go to GreggySoriano.com. First, I pitted a cup of cherries, and I used a clever little hack where I just get the cherry and put it on an empty glass bottle. I poked it with a stick. You could use a pair of chopsticks if you'd like. It's really easy to get the pit out. Add some sugar and salt to your chopped cherries and set it aside. Before baking, lightly grease and attach a parchment round to the bottom of your pan. Then lightly grease and flour the sides of your baking pan so that it comes out easily. Another quick trick is to immediately cover your cake with plastic wrap right when it gets out of the oven so it stays nice and moist. With a serrated knife, start by scoring the sides of the cake by working your way in, letting the turntable do its job. Keeping the serrated knife nice and level, you'll eventually work your way out through the other side. Try to avoid forcing your knife all the way through and hacking it like a saw. Then you'll end up with beautiful, even, flat layers. Smear a little dab of buttercream onto your board just to keep your cake from sliding as you frost it. Grab your cup of chopped cherries and drizzle the juice onto your cake layers. This keeps the cake really nice and moist, and you don't want to go too crazy with soaking the darn thing, but yeah, give it a little nice, modest drizzle of juice. If your cup of cherries didn't create any juice, you don't have to worry at all. You can totally use Jamaica juice or hibiscus steeped tea. So right here I'm doing layers of buttercream and the cherries and doing it until I get my desired height of cake. You can click right here to watch my other video on how to properly frost a cake with buttercream. For this cake, I'm doing a home-style design, which has nice, beautiful ridges on the side of the cake with my mini offset spatula. I'm preparing my colors for the different piping bags of buttercream. I'm also using Malby marshmallows as well as stemmed cherries for the decor. My color palette includes sky blue, marbled gray, an ombre of cherry reds, and ivory. Placement of these embellishments are key to creating a gorgeous cake. You don't just want to chuck them all on there and plop them on and make a big blob. You want to take your time and create movement and shape and paying attention to incredible detail to creating this cake. The only two types of tips I used are a plain round and a star tip. I would definitely practice your piping skills on a piece of parchment, whether it's making a perfect ball or a teardrop shape. And that's basically what I used for this cake. Right here is a tincture bottle of vodka, and I'm about to put it in some edible gold, in Egyptian gold and super gold. wet boppy brush, I'm strategically flicking spatter marks onto the embellishments that I just placed onto the cake. I know it's scary and you don't want to mess it up, but you just want to take your time, and the only key is to not make a mess and put it onto the rest of the cake. And there you have it, a high-fashion, avant-garde, stylish cake that'll definitely impress your guests at the next party that you host. Click on the cute little bumblebee to subscribe, click on the video to view my last episode on the right, and visit my website at www.greggysoriano.com. Oh, and follow me on social media in the description links down below. Thanks!